who knows their purpose and just hasn't actually stepped into it? Or like who has it like there, like deep down, or some consistent thoughts about it that you just haven't? Yeah, okay, a couple. I think there's more than that. That maybe people didn't want to raise their hand. I knew mine for probably, I don't even know, 6, 7, 8 years. I'm in it, but like I'm not even fully in it. And that was the reason that I was inspired by you guys, because like you guys are in it, you're taking action, you're posting, you're doing the thing, you're inspiring. I know I need to be posting more. I know I need to be doing this more. I know I need to just be expressing more. And it took me up until last year to take this step into coaching. So I'm still kind of starting and getting into it. But like, how does somebody that knows what their thing is and they have those consistent thoughts and those convictions on their soul build the courage to step into it when we have all of life's responsibilities, bills, expenses, kids, all the things? How do they may know when I align like Daniel, I'll be able to have a more abundant life, have more happiness, better relationships, all these things. But like, how do they comprehend it to believe that they can actually do it and build the courage to take that step?
We have to start back at the beginning. We have to understand, guys, that purpose is everything. Purpose is everything. So for me, there is no plan B. For me, there's only a purpose-driven life. So I got no other option. If this is what I'm happy doing, if this is my purpose, if this is what I want to live for, I got no business doing anything else. The only thing that I got to focus on is following my purpose. That's the only way you're going to live a fulfilled life. That's the only way that you're going to feel plenty. That's the only way that you're going to feel satisfied with yourself. So I do have 2 daughters. I have a wife. I have a family. I take care of my parents. And I do not care about risk at all. I put everything on the line. I'm a crazy guy. And because for some reason, I don't know, I'm just unique, special, or just crazy, or just weird. But I've came to peace with the idea that my only purpose in life is following my purpose. So if I feel the intuition of doing something because I feel it's the right thing to do, I will do it, no matter what. I know for a fact we're not going to be hungry. Somebody's going to give us food. I know for a fact I'm not going to be on the road tomorrow. My parents get a house. My parents-in-law get a house. Maybe I can move in with you. I don't know. So we're not going to be homeless. I'm not going to die of hunger. People are too scared of being alive, bro. We're not going to make it alive out of this life. And people are way too scared to fail and to mess it up. And you cannot be scared. You got to go all the way in. Everything. And more than you got. Because if you have a dream in your mind, that only means that you can achieve that dreams. God would not give you a dream if you didn't have the capability to make that dream a reality. So I have faith 100% in my dreams, in my purpose. I have never doubted myself when it comes to following my dreams, when it comes to following my purpose. Why? Because I know who I am. I know my capabilities. I know the mentality and the thoughts that I have, that I got to have to achieve my dreams. And I just take action and go all the way in. So maybe if you're not following your dreams, if you're not following your purpose, maybe you still don't know who you are. Maybe you still don't know that you're God's highest form of creation. Maybe you still don't know that you have a mind. Raise your hand if you have a mind. I think some of them don't have a mind. You have the most powerful creating machine in the whole entire universe. You can create, you can bend reality. You can have a thought and make it into a reality. You're God's highest form of creation. So why in the world are you not pursuing your dreams? Why are you not pursuing your purpose? So it's maybe a little hard for me to answer that question because I'm a crazy dude. When I have a dream, when I have the intuition that God has placed a dream on my heart and my mind, dude, I don't even think about it. I go all in.
I think, for me, one of the realizations was getting this idea that, gifts are meant to be delivered, right? So, I don't know about you guys, right? But I like using Amazon next day. I mean, shoot, sometimes it's like Amazon next minute, right? That thing comes in fast. But I don't know if you guys have ever experienced buying something, right? Especially if you had maybe a special occasion, maybe an event that you're supposed to go to, and like it was supposed to arrive on like a Friday, but then for whatever reason, like it just doesn't. And then it gets there on like a Monday or a Tuesday, right? And you guys know how like upset you are, like, man, this thing, I can't even use it now. The event's passed. And I think for a lot of us, we have to view our gifts like that. There's somebody on the other side that needs to receive it. And how selfish are we to not deliver it? Because there's somebody who needs it on Friday. And because we're playing around, because we're not shipping it out, we didn't go to the post office. Right now they're getting it on Monday and Tuesday. And that time has passed. The time we could have impacted them has passed. The time we could have really sown into their life has passed. And we have to move from, treating our gifts like UPS, FedEx, and we really have to treat it like Amazon next day, right? Because at the end of the day, gifts are meant to be delivered. And even on a deeper level, like we're taking on a spiritual tip, nothing's worse than, going to the God and going to the Creator and him asking you what you did with your gift. And you didn't do anything, right? Like the story I think of is even, for Christmas, right? Christmas is always really big for me because even though we didn't have a lot, in our household, there was one person who always came through on Christmas, right? And it was Grandma. My grandma always came through on Christmas, right? And it was funny because she would always have these really big packages that she would send us. And it would be funny, it was weird, but she would have like a box within a box within another box. And it would take me and my brothers like 30 minutes to open this gift, right? Like literally, it would be crazy. It was like a little Rubik's Cube. But do you know why, no matter how long it took, right, me and my brothers to open this package, we always opened the gift? Do you want to know why? It was 2 reasons. Number 1, we knew something was inside. But number 2, right? I don't know if you guys are grandmas like my grandma, but at the end of the day, she was going to call and she was going to ask if we opened it. And she was going to ask how we liked it. Baby, did you get my gift? Did you like it? Right? And nothing is worse of a feeling than having grandma, right, 70 years old, having spent time to package and give you the gift. And then when she calls to ask you of it, you have nothing to say. So for me, that was kind of the mindset shift that I even had to have a little bit, like when it comes to gifts is, man, like there's somebody who took time to give you this. And especially if you know, right? Obviously, it's a different situation if you don't know. But if you know what it is, right, like God took time to give you that, right? So you have to respect that because at the end of the day, somebody, like he's going to ask you about it, right? And with all the time that he specifically took for you to give you that gift, imagine how bad you're going to feel when he asks if you didn't do anything with it. And on the other side of that, the person who's waiting to receive it, right? They looking at the tracking like, man, this is supposed to be here 2 days ago. And it's still waiting to be delivered. So for me, that was just kind of the mindset shift I had to develop. I think that really helped me.
A couple things I got from that is who here has ever actually went all in with expressing your soul and following your dream and regretted it? Like that could help too of like, that's good. And how many, and you guys are very aligned with it, but it's like you guys have been stepping into it, have a lot of success to show, and I would imagine you don't regret it. No, so you never meet somebody on the other end that says, I did pursue my dream, I did express my soul, and I regret it now. I went all in and I regret it now. Who do you know that's ever done that? So before thinking and hesitating about going all in with your dream, it's all that we have. The second thought that I got from what you guys said is God's vision. What follows pursuing God's vision is always God's provision. He won't give you a vision in your mind that he won't supply with the resources. The third thing I got from what you guys said is who's hurting what family member, what daughter, what son, what mom, what dad, what aunt, what uncle, what neighbor, what coworker, what person around you is hurting because you're being too selfish with the gift that you have and not expressing it. You're being too selfish with your limited beliefs and doubts and fears about who you are and not stepping into your dream. How many people are you hurting? How many people are you affecting? How many people are not able to see you as a testimony to overcome their darkness and step into light and give them inspiration to step into it?